10 things that will disappear before 2030. You won't believe number 7. Welcome back, everyone. It's time again to explore what's coming and what's going. By 2030, our world will look completely different. From technology to everyday life, many things we use today will simply vanish. So let's count down the top 10 things that won't exist in less than 8 years. And stay with us until 7, because it will shock you. Number 10. Paper money. Our wallets will become lighter in more ways than one. Soon, paper cash may be nothing but a thing of the past. With digital payment apps and online banking becoming more popular every day, people will carry less and less physical money. Cryptocurrencies are also gaining popularity and could even become the norm in some countries. In fact, El Salvador has made Bitcoin legal tender alongside the US dollar. And with technological advances, we may see even more virtual currencies emerge. Imagine paying for everything through your smartphone or other handheld device without any need for coins or bills. Sounds like science fiction, but it could become a reality before we know it. But if you think this is crazy, just wait until you hear about No. 9. Gas-powered cars. The internal combustion engine was invented over 100 years ago. As we speak, the last combustion engine vehicle rolled off the assembly line at General Motors' Lordstown, Ohio plant. But despite the end of production, ICE cars will still crowd our streets for the foreseeable future. Still, many countries have already set deadlines to ban gas cars. Norway wants all new car sales to be zero-emission vehicles by 2025. UK, France, and Germany aim to ban the sale of new combustion cars by 2030. So if you plan to buy a new car, go electric. If not, make sure you keep enough gas in your tank to get you through the next 8 years. Otherwise, they may tow your car away. Electric vehicles are taking over. 8. Plastic bags. According to National Geographic, the world produces 275 to 300 billion plastic-lined paper bags annually. Despite being reusable, plastic bags have caused serious environmental damage due to their non-biodegradable nature. Many countries and U.S. states have responded to this problem by banning single-use plastic bags. For example, New York City shoppers can only use paper or reusable bags for their purchases. And in California, plastic bag bans are statewide. Considering the widespread concern over plastic pollution, we can expect more countries to follow suit in the coming years. No CDs and DVDs. CDs were first released in 1982 and quickly became the dominant music format, dethroning vinyl records. At the height of their popularity in the late 1990s and early 2000s, people bought and traded CDs like crazy. But the invention of streaming services like Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube Music changed everything. Suddenly, owning physical copies of albums didn't seem as important. Plus, there was a whole library of songs available at your fingertips. Consequently, the sales of CDs and DVDs plummeted, and the format is now considered obsolete. 6 keys. Imagine a world where you never have to worry about losing your keys again. Technology is rapidly advancing, and soon, this may be a reality. Smart locks and digital access are already replacing traditional keys for homes and cars. With the help of Bluetooth, fingerprint scanning, and mobile apps, you can unlock doors without ever touching a key. In fact, some companies are even experimenting with facial recognition technology. Think about the convenience of never having to fumble with your keys again. You can simply use your face to gain access to your home or car. And while it might take some getting used to, it could be a worthwhile trade-off. Number 5. Gas stoves. Induction and electric cooking are becoming the new standard in many kitchens around the world. Gas stoves are slowly disappearing, but not before leaving their mark on culinary history. For decades, gas stoves have been the preferred choice for professional chefs due to their precision and responsiveness. However, as technology advances, induction and electric cooking offer more benefits. They are safer, more efficient, and easier to clean. So if you want to stay up to date with the latest kitchen trends, you may want to consider switching to an induction or electric stove. Who knows? You might even discover new cooking abilities you never knew you had. Number 4. Certain animal species. Sadly, this is a prediction that no one wants to come true. Unfortunately, it looks like certain animal species won't be around in the next few years. Due to climate change and habitat loss, many species are struggling to survive. According to a recent study, an estimated 1 million species are threatened with extinction, with 27% of those at risk within the next 3 decades. Some of the animals that may disappear include the Amur leopard, Bornean orangutan, and Sumatran tiger. This is a bleak outlook, but it's important to be aware of the impact humans are having on the environment. We can all do our part to protect endangered species and ensure a sustainable future for our planet. 3. Physical passwords. Writing down passwords and keeping them safe is crucial for protecting your accounts from unauthorized access. However, as technology advances, this practice is quickly becoming outdated. Biometric scans and facial recognition are becoming more common and convenient. For example, Instead of remembering a complicated password, you can simply scan your face to log in. While this may seem like a small change, it's actually a big step towards a more secure and efficient way of managing our online accounts. So, if you haven't already, it's time to start thinking about ditching the password keeper and embracing the future of logins. No, to landline phones. Remember when the phone was the center of every household? People would gather around the rotary dial to chat with friends and family. These days, mobile phones have taken over and landlines are becoming a thing of the past. In fact, according to the Communications Regulatory Authority of Namibia, fixed telephone subscriptions are decreasing at a rate of 25% per year. So if you still have a landline, you might be one of the lucky ones who has managed to hold on to a piece of history. But let's be honest, how useful is a phone that's tethered to a wall? Mobile phones have revolutionized communication, and landlines are fading fast. No. 1. Human cashiers. Self-checkout machines have become commonplace in many grocery stores. Initially, they were seen as a way to save money and increase efficiency. Now they're taking over the role of cashiers completely. Imagine walking into a store, scanning all your items with a mobile app, and walking out without paying or even speaking to another human being. It's happening more often than you think. In fact, Amazon has opened cashierless convenience stores, where customers can pay with their phones and leave without waiting in line or interacting with anyone. Thanks to self-checkout machines and AI technology, human cashiers are becoming a thing of the past. That's all for this video. Leave us a comment about what will disappear first in your country. Like and share if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.